This pathway has helped me think about it's more than just what I'm doing, it's also what I have to do for others.
But what made Mom so happy was that it was like finding something that you could take pride in, and then it really spoke to your learning style.
Just made me happy that you just didn't go the same route as everybody's gonna do this, that you decided to go your own path and what school you wanted to go to and what do you want to do, you know?
This academy, I feel, has rooted you not just to school, but to Kaneohe, and you know, this is our home.
It takes a lot of hands to make a difference when people just like talk about it and stuff and not actually put action to it. Like, you need to do the work. And that's what this pathway like made me realize.
Having all our teachers together in one academy helps so much more because you can make a connection with them, not having to go to so many other teachers, just having the same teachers all the time.
For me, it was beneficial because when you went to all the different classes, you knew that you were going to be talking about the same topic. It's not like you're going to English and you're talking about the American dream, and then you're going to social studies and you're talking about world history. When all the classes work together, you kind of have an idea of what you're already doing before you get there. So you know when you get to class, you can start that project. You already know where you left off. And it makes it easier too because it's not like you have to figure out all the different objectives you have to reach. You kind of have it all a little broken off into parts because the teachers make it easier.
When did you witness me being most excited about school?
I witnessed you being most excited about school when it was really in this program, seeing you like grow up and it's like, oh, she's taking that leadership role and she's becoming an adult.
My worksite this year was Key Project in Hoʻoulu. One thing I enjoyed was the color variety project, in which we had to choose a color at Color Park, which is the back of Key Project, and present it at the Kui Fest.
And I went to Mokuʻoloʻe, and it was different from all the others because they weren't like fish ponds or lo'is. It was more so about the ocean. So we learned more about like the coral, and got to have that little connection with my community. So every time I drive past there, I know I've been there before.
A project that was meaningful to me had to be the Civic Action Project. Our goal was to make our community and our families aware of like the problems going on our island. So basically we did our project on coral bleaching. So in my English class we had to contact them and start writing down questions, and my social studies class, she helped us research about the coral. So we had a gallery walk, which each group presented about their problem and what they did to the community to help.
The Dream Board, it connected English and social studies for me because our language arts teacher had us thinking of what we wanted to do and our future and who we were then. And then for social studies, had brought in people to speak with us about what they did to be at who they are now, and they explained to us how they didn't know what they wanted to be. That really helped me because I don't know what I want to do yet, but I'm still trying to take that chance and figure it out.
For the Job Shadow project, we had to find out where we want to go and what we're interested in, and for me, I didn't really know, so I just picked this one site, and it was at Young Brothers, and like you would think that it's for boys and stuff. And then I went there and I got to weld some stuff for the shipyard. And then I found out that I liked it. So after high school, I'm going to HCC for welding now.
When you were little, you always want to be, I want to be a cashier. You really got to decide what you wanted to do in life after school. And no one ever thought you were going to be a welder. I never thought you were going to be a welder.
A project that was meaningful and interesting to me was the Hawk Conference. In our social studies class, we learned our OLEs and our protocols and the different places that we were going to go. In our English class, we gathered our information on what we were going to put together to present. And we worked on our presentation skills and how to be presentable.
I didn't really know much about my culture, so by going on that trip made me feel more like connected, not only with myself but like with my island, with my community and stuff like that. So like it really gave a sense of belonging, because like I actually feel like I belong where I am now.
And then I just got to see how responsible you were and showing up on time, and then also relying on your classmates and your friends. And I could just see that in your eyes and your facial expressions, and I could really tell that it was developing your character through this hard hands-on work.
You have to overcome your obstacles to achieve your future goals.
Being involved with worksite, it made me be in my community and do work for it, and it made me realize like it takes a lot of hands to make a difference. When people just like talk about it and stuff and not actually put action to it, like you need to do the work.
Being able to adapt to what I'm given, because that's kind of what we had to do in our pathway. We always came across like little situations where we needed to overcome them. It's more than just what I'm doing, it's also what I have to do for others. And that really helped me like understand in the community and for myself, it's more than just one person, it's like everybody.
Always accept someone for who they are and love them no matter what.
You were able to use your hands and really get in there and do what really you wanted to do and use your gifts. And that's what was pleasing for me, that you finally found your niche and what you like to do, which was hands-on and tactile learning.
Working hard and never giving up, because during my high school year, I gave up at some point. I realized that this is what I wanted, and my teachers really helped me. Like if I see a purpose for it, then there's a motivation to doing the work, yeah.
This academy, I feel, has rooted you not just to school, but to Kaneohe, and this is our home. And whether you're within the confines of this campus or outside, we're all codependent, yeah. And it's nice for me to have you in a space that reinforces what we're doing at home. And I think that prepares you for life in general, because if you enter any space with that mindset of you're all connected and responsible for each other, you'll go far.